You know that moment when a prospect says, "So, what exactly do you do?" And your soul kind of leaves your body for a second? Today is about making sure that never happens to you again. Picture two agencies. Agency 1 jumps on calls and says, "Yeah, we do a little bit of everything. Strategy, social, emails, funnels, websites, hourly consulting, whatever you need. We can figure it out." And the buyer just kind of blinks, nods politely, and says, "Cool, send me something," which is code for, "I have no idea what to buy or how to compare you to anyone else." Agency 2, totally different vibe. They say, "We've got 3 clear packages. The launch liftoff for new offers you want to test in 30 days. The growth engine for brands ready to scale what's already working. And the evergreen authority system for leaders who want content that sells while they sleep. Here's what's included, here's what it costs, here are the results we've gotten." And suddenly the buyer is leaning in, asking, "Okay, which one is right for me?" Same skills, same kind of team, totally different offer clarity. And because of that, totally different close rates and margins. That's what we're fixing today with a little help from our favorite thing, AI. Let's make it irresistible.
And the key word here is clarity. Not more features, not longer proposals, not fancier buzzwords. Clarity. Efficient, repeatable, profitable clarity. Efficiency is inevitable when you design your offers that way. In this episode of Navigating AI with Apex Blue, we're turning your "I do a bit of everything" menu into 2 or 3 concrete packages that customers instantly understand. We'll use AI as a thinking partner to organize what you already do, not as a magic vending machine that spits out offers you can't deliver.
So the promise by the end of this? You'll have a simple way to sit down for one afternoon and sketch out clearer, higher value offers. Easier to sell, easier to deliver, and honestly, way easier for humans to say yes to. Humans love this stuff when it's done right.
Let's start under the hood. Before we name anything or add sparkle, we need to map what a strong offer is made of. Pattern detected. Every good offer shares a few consistent inputs. First input: customer pains and desired outcomes. Not just "they want more sales," that's too generic. It's "they're tired of chasing referrals," or "they're spending 10 hours a week on manual reporting," or "their leads are ghosting after the first call." The more specific, the better.
Yes, the stuff they say when they're a little frustrated and a little tired. "I'm drowning in admin. I'm stuck in proposal purgatory. My brain is fried from context switching." That's the emotional layer that makes an offer land because they feel seen, not sold to.
Second input: your past wins. Case studies, even informal ones. Times when you solved a problem quickly, created a big result, or got the same question over and over again and resolved it. Your best offers tend to formalize what's already working informally. Third, pricing data. What have people already paid you for and not pushed back on? Where did they hesitate? Where did you feel, "I'm doing way too much for this amount"? That's raw data your offer structure needs to respect.
And then there's the not so sexy but super important one, delivery constraints. How much time do you actually have? What can your team realistically do in a month without everyone burning out? Where do projects always get stuck or delayed?
Exactly. Strong offers live at the intersection of what your customers want and what you can deliver repeatedly without chaos. So here's where AI comes in. Instead of staring at a blank page, you feed it those inputs. Imagine you open your favorite AI tool, chatbot, Claude, whatever you prefer. You paste in 3 things. 1. A list of your services and tasks you've done in the last 6 months. 2. Short descriptions of 5 real clients, what they came to you for, and what happened. 3. Rough notes on your capacity and pricing range.
So instead of write me offers, you're saying, here's who I help, here's what I've done, here's what people actually pay me for, and here's my bandwidth. Help me spot patterns and clusters. That's when the magic starts to look like logic.
You might use a prompt like, analyze these clients, services, and prices. Group them into 2 or 3 clusters based on similar outcomes and effort. For each cluster, summarize who it's for, what main problem it solves, and the typical scope. AI will start surfacing patterns you're too close to see. It might say, Cluster 1, early-stage founders who need a launch plan and basic assets. Cluster 2, established businesses optimizing and automating existing systems. That is the raw material for your offer structure.
And notice, we still haven't named anything shiny yet. No fancy package names, no bonuses, no guarantees. We're just letting AI hold up a mirror to your business so you see, oh, I actually have 2 main types of buyers and 2 main types of outcomes. Clarity achieved.
Once you see those clusters, then we move into what I like to call the AI Offer Lab. Design, test, refine. Lyric, this is where you usually say, this needs sparkle.
Oh, absolutely. We've done the X-ray with Nova. Now we get to dress it up so real humans actually want to buy it. This needs sparkle. Here's the workflow. Step 1. Tell AI very clearly we've identified these 2 or 3 clusters of clients and outcomes. Paste those summaries in. Then say, help me turn each cluster into a clear offer with a name, a 1-sentence promise, what's included, what's not, ideal buyer, and expected timeline. And please, don't be shy about directing the tone. Say things like, use simple, concrete language. Avoid hype. Make it sound like a real human would say it on a sales call. Remember, AI defaults to generic unless you nudge it.
That addresses one of the big concerns people have. Won't AI make my offers sound generic? It will if you give it generic inputs and no constraints. But if you ground it in your real clients, real outcomes, and specific tone instructions, it starts to sound like you, just more organized.
Let's make this concrete. Say you're a small marketing agency. AI has already spotted 2 clusters, launches and optimization. You might prompt, for cluster 1, help me create 3 tiers, a starter, a standard, and a premium. Focus on helping new founders launch their offer in 30 days. Include a punchy name, outcome-focused bullet points, and a simple timeline. Storyteller might spit back something like, launch liftoff, a 30-day sprint to launch your first offer with a clear message, basic funnel, and 3 core content pieces. Is it perfect out of the box? No, but now you're editing and shaping instead of starting from zero. Creativity unlocked.
And you can stack prompts. After you see a draft, you can say, now add a "This is for you if" section and a "This is not for you if" section, so buyers can self-qualify. Or rewrite this to be 20% shorter and more direct.
That "this is for you if" language is so underrated. Humans love this stuff because it reduces decision fatigue. They read it and think, oh, that's me. Or, okay, I'm not ready for that yet. Clarity like that cuts down on awkward sales calls where no one is sure it's a fit.
You can also ask AI to help you brainstorm bonuses and simple guarantees that you actually feel comfortable delivering. For example, suggest 3 small, low-effort bonuses that would de-risk this offer for a buyer without adding a lot of time to my plate.
Exactly. Think checklists, templates, short Loom-style walkthroughs, not massive extra projects. The moment your bonuses start to feel heavy, your margin quietly disappears and you end up resenting the offer you just built.
And that's the perfect transition into the feasibility check. You don't want an offer that looks beautiful on the website but quietly breaks your team in 3 months. Let's optimize that before it happens. Here's a simple approach. Open a spreadsheet, nothing fancy. For each new offer, list the key deliverables, estimated hours per deliverable, who on your team does it, and your target price. Then let AI help you stress test the math. You can paste that table into AI and say, given these estimates, what's my rough margin if my internal cost per hour is X? Where do you see risk of scope creep or underestimating time? It won't be perfect, but it will highlight where things don't add up.
And AI is weirdly good at spotting those red flags, like you're promising weekly strategy calls, daily implementation, and custom reporting for this starter price point. It gently taps you on the shoulder like, hey friend, this is a recipe for burnout.
You can also ask, if I want to deliver this offer to 10 clients per month without hiring, is that realistic given these time estimates? Or suggest 3 ways to simplify this scope while preserving 80% of the value. That's where AI becomes a capacity planning partner, not just a copywriter.
And this is how you avoid the other big fear. What if AI helps me sell something I can't actually deliver? The answer is you bring your constraints into the room from the very beginning. You're not asking AI to invent your business. You're asking it to optimize the one you already have.
Once your offers pass the sanity check, scope, capacity, and margins look reasonable. The final step is operationalizing them. Because an offer is not real until it lives in your proposals, your website, and your team's language.
Yes. It can't just be a cute Google Doc you're secretly proud of. It has to show up everywhere your buyer makes a decision. Let's talk about how to roll that out without overwhelming yourself or your team.
Start with proposals. Take your new packages and have AI help you turn them into a modular proposal template. Prompt it with, "Using these 3 offers, create a proposal structure with a short intro, a summary of the chosen package, key outcomes, scope, timeline, and next steps. Keep the language clear and non-technical."
Then, your storyteller. Instead of a laundry list of 50 services, you might have a Work with Us page that highlights your 2 or 3 core packages with that beautiful "This is for you if" section, simple pricing guidance, even if it's just ranges, and a clear next step to book a call.
And don't forget internal scripts. Sales calls, discovery calls, even how your team answers, "What do you do?" AI can draft simple talk tracks if you feed it your offers and say, "Write a conversational, 2-minute explanation of this package as if I'm explaining it to a busy business owner."
This is where everything clicks. Your team stops improvising. Instead of 5 different explanations that confuse buyers, you have 1 or 2 clean, confident stories about what you do and how it helps. That's viral energy in word-of-mouth form.
And you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. One low-risk approach: pick your most common type of client and build just one refined offer for them first. Use AI to map it, name it, test the math, and update one proposal template and one page on your site. Then watch how those next 3 sales conversations feel.
If they feel easier, clearer, and buyers are deciding faster, that's your signal to keep going, not a gamble you took. You're just turning what already works into something more repeatable and more sellable.
Let's land this with 3 concrete actions you can take this week to run your own mini AI offer lab.
Action 1. Collect your inputs. Spend 30 to 45 minutes listing the clients you've helped in the last 6 months, the problems they came with, the results they got, what they paid, and roughly how much effort it took. This is your raw material.
Action 2. Run the clustering and offer draft with AI. Feed in those notes and prompt it to group your work into 2 or 3 clusters. Then turn each cluster into a draft offer with who it's for, main problem solved, what's included, and a rough timeline. Iterate until it feels 70% right.
Action 3. Sanity check and make it visible. Use a quick spreadsheet or even a napkin sketch to check time, capacity, and pricing. Then pick one offer and actually plug it into a proposal template or a simple Work With Me page. Test it on the next 2 to 3 sales calls and listen to how people respond.
If you want help shortcutting that process, we've put together offer mapping templates and example prompts to guide you through each step.
You can grab those over at Apex Blue's site. Head to apexblue.ai, look for the AI Offer Lab resources, and you'll see templates, prompt examples, and a simple worksheet to run your own session in an afternoon.
Your skills and experience already have value. AI just helps you package that value so the right buyers can see it and say yes faster.
Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.